Hey now, it's Lil Paulette, and I am back with the Love and Marriage. I don't even know what to call it, y'all. The last episode. I just want to say thank you guys for showing up to watch my video. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video if you can. I appreciate it if you keep me in the algorithm. Thank you so much. Let's get right into it. So basically, Nell and Chris was getting it in, having a good time. I really liked them. I really liked them as a couple. I like their family. I'm really feeling that Fletchers, okay? But y'all check this out. Did you hear when Nell said, "I'm your favorite dance partner"? She sounds just like Krishan Rock. I'm telling you, you can rewind it and listen to it. She sounds just like Krishan. If y'all don't know who Krishan is, Google her. She from Baltimore. Google her. I mean, she sounded exactly like her. It's so funny. Okay, so what I didn't like, guys, was when Nell said that Martell asked her what she thought about the name change. Unless the production left something out, the way they presented it, it looked like Nell was the one who brought it up. So she told Chris that Martell brought it up. I did not like that. I also did not like that when Nell told Chris what happened. It was like, how many ways can she say that you need to have a talk with him without coming out and saying you need to have a talk with him? Like she said, he pissed her off. She said he got loud with her at our house. So that right there tells you, when she said he pissed me off, it's like, do you think I should think? Hell yes, you need to have a talk with him. Chris, what, you tone deaf? Come on now. Also, what I did think was funny was when Chris said her infidelities, and that look on his face was like, psh, he full of it. But Nell went on to explain that he got the nerve to want them to hold Mel accountable for some stuff that they don't even know about, but you not being accountable for the things everybody know that you did, Slow Tell, which is why we call you Slow Tell. Pretty much. Yes, Chris, get in that ass. So basically, Nell went on to say that she supporting Mel, M-E-L, and she let Martell know. And they talk about how nice the invitation is and how they don't know what to expect, because when Mel does this, she does big things. So they were talking about all these different scenarios of what might happen at the party, etc. And Nell says something like they should put Roger that on the t-shirts and Mel will blow up. Girl, Roger that is not nothing new. But yeah, I guess Mel could. Somebody probably will buy it. So, Miss Karen Tiffany meets up with Stormy at a store, like a nice little boutique, where Miss Karen Tiffany wants to send out thank you cards to everybody that helped with the baby reveal. So of course it didn't take Karen Tiffany no time to bring up Kiki and the barbecue, and then she had the nerve to say that Kiki was relevant and irrelevant at the same time, when she's the least relevant person on the damn show. I'm so sick of you, Karen Tiffany. I really am. You really gotta go. You are the least relevant person on the show. You did all of that with your little baby reveal party with little cute baby Ace, and you still can't bring in the numbers the way Kiki can. Too bad, so sad. Hey, it's 4:20 somewhere, y'all. But anyway, I also did not like when Stormy said, "I wish y'all stop." I hate when people do that. It's like the teacher in school. This person hit you. Teacher ain't say nothing. You hit them back. Then, "Oh, I wish y'all stop." Well, if that mofo would have never put their hands on you, you wouldn't have to hit them back. Same thing. Same thing. Stop saying y'all when you know it's Tiffany. Karen Tiffany, my bad. So Stormy said that she feel like they could still get along. But if anybody was on AL's live the other night with Kiki, she did say that Tiffany apologized to her. But I guess we got to see it play out on the show. So she was acting all surprised when Stormy told her that she the one that be throwing the most shade, and reminded her of the stuff she said on the Carlos King interview, which was really messed up because she gonna say Tisha gave her a platform. Come on, bitch, execute. Bitch, Mel gave you a platform and you don't execute. You're the most boring person on the show. You got nerve with your deflection. You belong right around with the snots. We want you and them gone. We don't like you. I don't like you. I don't care whether they like you or not. I don't like you. How about that? And Tiffany still tried to deflect, and Stormy told her, I haven't seen Kiki acting like that the way you acting towards her. She gonna have the nerve to say, have you seen her do anything nice towards me? She ain't been the one kicking your back in. She just been responding to your BS. And again, Tiffany, you got too much mouth for no hands. Too much mouth. You are really a typical Karen, Tiffany, and you need to stop it before Kiki gets you. And you know you can't mess with her. Tisha can't mess with her, so. And Tiffany, you had the freaking gall, the nerve to say that Kiki's always been in mess, and you've been in mess since the inception of the time that you landed your big kickball head ass on the show. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious. You definitely belong with them snots. You been picking with her. Before that, you was in this person business. Then you in that person business. You continue to be in people's business and be a mess. And you talking about Kiki. Whatever's going on with Kiki, that's between her and her family. It don't have nothing to do with you. But you, on the other hand, you stay in other people's business. Like you doing right now. You in her business, blaming her for stuff, leaving out the fact that Tisha and Marceau was telling Mel stuff about her. You just keep leaving that part off, acting like she just supposed to be good with it. She just supposed to rock with it. That's why we don't like you. That's why I don't like you, Karen Tiffany. Child, Stormy says she ain't gonna go verbatim, but that's what you said. Basically, that's what you meant, Tiffany. And she is holding you accountable. She not letting you wiggle around it, slide out from under it. That's what you do. That's what you've been doing. You continue to poke the bear. You continue to do all that. And then you're gonna say Stormy don't act up in public. Wasn't that Stormy and Destiny with the chair situation? Girl, you need to stop. See, that's how we know you full of it. Get a Stormy. Get a Stormisha. Karen Tiffany, you almost seen Stormisha come out talking about, is this Stormy stirring the pot? She said, don't do that. First she stopped and gave you that Leo look. That's that look to let you collect yourself for a minute, because that's what Leos do. We give you a second to gather yourself for a second, because we don't want to have to gather you. See, that's the one thing about Leos. We hate to have to turn into that roaring lion. We kind of give you a second. We might say, what you say? What? We give you a look. Gather yourself. Collect yourself. Straighten yourself up before we come back. That's the look Stormy gave her. Don't do that. Don't do that. Then Stormy was able, when she said okay, Stormy was able to say okay. She collected herself. She gathered herself. Because I hate to have to gather them edges. That's what Stormy was saying to me. That's what I was reading. All that Leo energy. All that Leo energy, honey. Leoness, baby. You don't want none of that. I don't care if you're a Scorpio. Scorpio ain't messing with no Leo, honey. We will stomp you. So Stormy brought up to Karen Tiffany about her what Mel told Kiki, that she was trying to say that, you know, they was doing something shady to get the little boy into that school district. Of course, she claimed she didn't say nothing, but I believe Mel. I believe she did say it based on Tiffany and based on Mel. I believe Mel, and obviously Stormy does too. That's why she kept on poking her, trying to see, was it potentially shady? Because we believe Mel over you, Tiffany. Your reputation, and Mel's reputation. So there it is. So Stormy also said, Kiki told me that you was talking about me. Oh, I'm almost out of 2 of them. I just used it in Amir's hair. That don't mean you didn't say that shit. That don't mean you didn't say that shit, Karen, because that's what Karens do. So basically, Stormy just told her to her face, it's you that be poking the bear. It's you that be throwing all the shade. It don't be Kiki. It's basically you. And if you keep on poking the bear, y'all gonna end up fighting. But I know she really wanted to say Kiki gonna whoop your ass, because it's obvious. And then she gonna say, so you're saying that if I poked it, like, you don't know. You know. She just gave you a warning shot right there. Now, when Kiki come for that neck, that's basically what she's saying. Ain't nobody gonna be there to help you. You gonna have to fight on your own. So you better cut this out, because ain't nobody gonna be there to help you when Kiki get to splashing on you. Get her, Kiki. Nah, Kiki said she apologized, y'all. So she asked Stormy would she be a good mediator, so, you know, she can meet with Kiki or whatever. Okay, so the part that we all been waiting on, Mel is having her name change ceremony, and they're just showing the whole setup process, and, you know, with the flowers, the food, and the chairs, and the plates, and all of that. And Mel is getting her finishing touches from her makeup artist Lauren, and her mom Vanessa comes in, and they're talking, and they're so excited. And Miss Van, or Vanessa, is holding Mel's hand, and they're talking about this is it, this is what we've been waiting on. So the camera zooms in on Nell and Chris, and Nell is saying how beautiful it is, and Chris is shaking his head in agreement, and next thing you know, you hear the music for Take Me Back. It's just, oh, Mel, you did such a good job. It's such a beautiful ceremony, and it's so inspiring. I should have had a name change ceremony too. Excuse me, I should have had a name change ceremony too, but I didn't even think about that with my divorce party. Girl, you did the damn thing. It's beautiful, Mel. So they show Mel coming down the aisle looking so happy, greeting all her friends and family. Miss Van is crying. Her good friend Dr. Shanita Foster is crying. Oh my God, it's so lovely. And of course, who else is sitting at home boo-hooing? Lil Paulette. Damn Leo, so damn sensitive. Pastor said with every transition represented the opportunity for something greatness or something like that. Whatever it was, I loved it. He is so true. I mean, he is so right. When something dies, that's transformation, transition, and it's not necessarily a bodily death. It could be death of an idea, death of a lifestyle, death of domestic violence. It could be so many different things, but it's your opportunity to transmit and take your life in a whole different direction. And that's exactly what Melody has been doing and is doing right before our eyes. And it's so great to be able to watch it, like to watch somebody transform from the cocoon into the butterfly that they are. Yes, Mel, coming from a blue butterfly. So Mel said some vows to herself and about this gonna be her name until God sees fit. And her mom Vanessa came up, and Mel was crying already, you know, when the pastor was talking. And her mom Vanessa came up, and then I just lost it, y'all. And of course Mel couldn't hold it in because that's her own mother. But basically, her mom talked about how proud she was of her and how she's making the ancestors proud, the way she handled everything and all the ups and downs she's been through, and the woman that she is today. And we are all proud of you, Melody Cherie Rogers. Now, Roger, dat, not that. Roger, dat, D-A-T, baby. So of course Mel's going around the room mingling with everybody and thanking them for coming, and everybody looks so happy for her, and some people are telling her how happy they are for her. And you see Chris and Nell right there, just like Big Sis and Big Brother should be. Yes, they are. They show Mel talking to her two uncles, Uncle Norman and Uncle Gene, and she looks like she has such a close relationship with them. Slowtail, you better leave Mel alone for one of her uncles break you in two. So then when Nell tells Mel that she need to talk to her, get you a drink basically, they show Mel in the confessional like, what's this bull you about to bring to me? I ain't trying to do no bull. But I have to say, I know some people think that Nell was being messy by telling Mel about what Martell said, but honestly, I don't think that she did. I think that if she wouldn't have done it, first of all, it wouldn't have been on camera. We wouldn't have been able to see her go back and tell Mel. And also, this ninja is dangerous. Like, the way he was going off on her porch, that's something that she should have told Mel. The way he was going off on her porch, this is not a Lifetime movie, y'all. This is real life. This is the type of guy that Mel could have been leaving and he could have pow-powed her when she was leaving. It don't matter that she got security. Security ain't bulletproof. He that's the type of guy that'll wait for her to leave and pow-pow her. That's just my opinion on it. And if my friend waited to tell me, or after something happened, he'd be like, oh, I thought it was the wrong time to tell her the way he acted. I wish I would have told her. Then it's too late. You know what I'm saying? She did need to be aware. Maybe she could have told Mama Van or somebody else, or maybe she could have waited until another day. But I don't believe that she was being messy. I believe that she was being a friend and that she should have told her. The longer you wait, the more of a chance that something can happen. So that's just my opinion of it, y'all. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments. So Nell and Mel are talking, and Nell is asking Mel how she feels now, and Mel's basically saying she feels free. She feels light. She feels relieved, and she's just glad that it's over. OVAH. Over. In my Condor voice. Condor, you know who you are, bro. You know who you are, boo. Again, I don't know if it's editing or what, or Nell just told a lie, because again, she says that Martell asked her what she thought, but from the way that I saw it, my perception of it is that she brought it up to Martell. She even said in the confessional that this was a good time to let him know that she was going to the party. So I don't know if they edited out that Martell brought it up first and then she just started talking about it again. No clue. But as long as she there for Mel, you ain't got to say that like another content creator say. You ain't got to lie, Nell. We already don't like Martell. We don't care who brought it up. And I love that Mel said that that's some of the most controlling, narcissistic stuff, and that's why she's celebrating today. Yes, because she got her freedom. She didn't got loose from you, mister, and she don't want to go back. She ain't trying to go back to that misery, mister. And like Mel said, Martell, you didn't make her, and neither did your name, because she was already Melody. 2 snaps. Because you know why? She proves it every day that she was the shit and you wasn't. Because if you was the shit, you still be the shit. You still be doing big old things. You'll be having coleslaw doing all the things that you so-called made Melody do. When you made her into Melody, then why can't you do the same thing with coleslaw? Mouth too wide? I don't know, maybe. So Mel, M-E-L, basically told N-E-L-L, that ninja ain't here. We ain't worried about him and all his antics. We here to have fun. We here to celebrate. Now let's go eat. So Mel introduced Dr. Shanita Foster to do a toast, and Dr. Foster, which is her good friend that we see her on Instagram with, was saying that most people want to celebrate that it's over, but she want to celebrate that it happened, because like always, life is about lessons. So every lesson, every bump, every bruise that Mel went through, it just made her stronger. It built that muscle up. So that's basically what her girlfriend is trying to say, and the fact that she had 4 beautiful children that come from that union. So basically they show Stormy with Kyle, her CMO/COO of Canvas Beauty, and they're talking about some losses and some problems that Stormy was having in her business, but now they're going to be on track, and somebody was stealing money from her or something like that, or forging her name, something to that effect, where she was having some bad losses in her business. And we also know about the lawsuits that we saw trending at some point. Plug went over on her channel. You can go to her channel if you want to watch those lawsuits. She breaks them down, you know, page by page of the lawsuit, if you want to go over there and watch them. But yeah, Stormy was having some issues, but hopefully now she's back on track. I actually was a Canvas Beauty customer way before the show. I knew Stormy from social media, and she had long hair just like me, so it made me follow her, and I bought her products a long time ago. And this is where Stormy brings up the famous party in the pasture that she had for her birthday last year, that we were able to see some of the pictures and video of. She brings that up, that she wants to do it big because of all the things that she had gone through, and she's crying, and I definitely get it. But Stormy, why didn't you talk to Mel? Why did you always have to put yourself in competition with the person who brought you on their own show? Why, Stormy? Because you could have had like so many fans, so much more. It could have been so much better for you if your mom wasn't attacking Mel all the time and you didn't flip the script on Mel like that. Child, and here we go to the Fletcher family values. Because, honey, if Mel didn't have her name changing ceremony, they would have stole the show. They would have stole the show, and I cannot lie, I loved every second of it. And if they had a spinoff, I will be there every week to watch it. It is so different than Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was so real, so relatable, so like everything. And when I watched them, what I saw was my mother and father. I saw my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, the dynamic between them. It was so relatable. I can't lie. And Chris and Nell both came into the marriage with one child. I think Chris had Alexis and Nell had Lance, and then they have 2 children together. I know, is it Kaya? Well, I know the boy's name is Chris Jr. that they have together. So yeah, so we got Alexis and her husband Alan. Alan is the white dude, and Alexis is Chris's oldest daughter. Yeah, so Nell has Lance, which is her oldest son, and then they have Chris and Kayla together. And let me tell you, Kayla and Chris, they look like Chris spit them out. Like, only thing I see that looks like Nell is their small stature, but Chris is not all that big either. But honey, they look just like Chris in the face to me. Both of them. I love this family though, I can't lie. I was loving their dynamic. I was loving what I was seeing so far, because it just looks so real and relatable. And I can't forget that we got another Kiki. And Kiki is Nell's niece, and Kiki's mom helped raise Nell, and Nell helped raise Kiki. So they're really close. But let me tell y'all something. Nell don't play. Nell is not the one to be played with at all. Child, so Kiki was working for Nell. Nell ended up firing her. Kiki got another job, lost that one. She only told Uncle Daddy Chris, and look, they done stole my name for Uncle Wanda, because y'all know I call her Uncle Daddy Wanda. They done stole my name, y'all. But anyway, Uncle Daddy Chris, she able to talk to him. All the kids are able to talk to him, but they're not able to talk to Nell, because Chris says that Nell prejudges, and Nell thinks that it's a mom's job to prejudge, but then she gonna turn around and get mad when a kid don't tell you nothing. And I remember my mom was just like that. Tell me to come to her, then I tell her something, she beating the shit out of me, so I'm not gonna tell you nothing no more. Hey, you made it that way. And that's the kind of oxymoron that our parents kind of put us in. It's kind of schizophrenic. You know how they tell girls to keep their legs closed, but they encourage boys to have sex. Well, who they gonna have sex with if they heterosexual? Who they gonna have sex with? Oh, okay. When Nell asked Kiki why she told Chris and not her, and Kiki said he's cool, and Nell said, what am I? I'm in the background saying, not cool, obviously. You are the reason why they don't tell you now, because you're ready to pop off at any second. But hey, I know plenty of mothers like that, but at the same time, they don't seem to get. That's why their kids don't talk to them. It is what it is now. So when Kiki told her it's the way you react to stuff, did y'all see how Nell was trying to get a fork with her plate, and how she was running everybody over, especially Chris Jr.? She ain't say excuse me or nothing. She just was going through because she said she want to hear what they got to say. She was hot as fish grease. She did not like that, but it's the truth. Now we can see it. It's the truth. It's the way you react, and you make them scared to tell you stuff. The way that they was fanning the camera on all the different people in the family, at least the other two girls, they look like that's what we be talking about. Talking to them kids, and they span that camera on all of their faces when she said every one of y'all got issues, every one of y'all got something. All of them look cringy, like, oh my gosh, she about to start. That go to tell you that you be popping off now. I ain't saying you wrong. I'm just saying that your reactions is the reason why your kids don't talk to you. But Kiki did have to get you together a little bit, now, when she said you sitting up here trying to act like she don't hold a job. Basically, I guess you was fronting for the camera. That's why I like this family. I'm loving y'all. Shoot, Nell said you be dramatic too if you had to do everything like her. She tired of doing everything for everybody, so she's saying that's why she act the way she act. But I know that's not why. She was already acting like that. But hey, she have a right to feel however she want to feel. She the one helping, so it is what it is. Nell said y'all want to go to Uncle Daddy instead of going to her, and Alexis said she don't really talk to anybody, and Chris Jr. said it ain't like I be running to Daddy instead of you. Like, it don't be like that. Why Chris Jr. have to say something? So Nell basically told Chris Jr. like, shoot, you used to call me every other day. And Chris Sr. said it's because of the dog, and he was like, yeah, you took my dog. And Alexis like, took? No, she saved your dog. Wrong words. But, you know, he's spoiled. He just probably see it as took because I think he might be the youngest in the family too. So basically, the Fletchers had to bail out Chris Jr. For $6,000, and then they've been taking care of his dogs, and they had to take him to the vet, and that was a $3,800 bill. So basically, that's $10,000 that they spent, and Chris Jr. don't feel like he need to give it back because they holding the dogs, and he think it's okay that he didn't pay them back, because he feels like it's a fair trade if he pays them for the dog, if he pays them back the $6,000 for the dog. I guess I really don't know what he thinks, but he better get him some of that doggone money back at least. So little Chris kept on explaining why he shouldn't have to give no money for his dogs and how he won his dogs or whatever he was talking about. And Lexi says flag on the play, like basically time out. Who got arrested? And then Nell yells, Lexi, shut the hell up. Sounding like Krishan again. Child, next week it's gonna be fire. Y'all, I take that back about little Chris. He got Nell's eyes. He got Nell's eyes for sure. It's Kayla that's just got Chris' whole face. She got his whole face. But anyway, y'all, how y'all like the family Fletcher's values? Because I loved every second of it. And what y'all think about this episode? I'm giving it a 10 because it wasn't no snots in it. Well, maybe I'll give it a 9.5 because it had a little bit of drama that I didn't care for, but otherwise 9.5, 10. I thought this episode was amazing. We didn't have no lying snots in it. It's the Tiffany part that I couldn't stand, but I did like that Stormy got her together, so thank you, Stormisha, for that. But don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. Don't forget, it puts me in the algorithm. I appreciate you guys for watching my video all the way through. Don't forget, what was I getting ready to say? I can't remember. Anyway, thank y'all so much. Have a great night. Peace.